What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today is day 10 of the 30 days of wholesaling houses, and I'm excited to bring you back another lesson to help you further you along in your real estate journey. Now, if you're completely new to the channel, number one, welcome. Number two, I'm doing what's called 30 days of wholesaling houses, where I'm teaching you step by step, number one, to educate you in the real estate wholesaling process, and then number two, to help you learn everything so you can go out there and take action and go make 10, 15, 20, 30, 50K a month wholesaling houses in your city. And by the way, for those that have no idea who I am, my name is Saenz. I am a 23-year-old real estate entrepreneur, real estate investor here in Phoenix, Arizona. Started my entrepreneurship journey at the age of 18, living at a trailer park completely broke, had no guidance or direction on what to do. Came across what's called wholesaling houses, and over the last few years have flipped and wholesaled a few hundred homes, and now I live a life that I could only have dreamed of. Now, if you think it's too good to be true, just start in day one, follow the process, and you will be surprised on what real estate can do for you. Now, without further ado, let's dive straight into day 10 of 30 days of wholesaling houses. Let's go. Guys, so without further ado, let's dive straight into today's lesson. Today's video is going to be a breakdown of how to drive for dollars. Number one question that I want to answer is, what is driving for dollars? Driving for dollars is a concept in real estate where you drive around the neighborhood looking for distressed homes. Now, this is something that you can immediately do to take action starting literally right now after you watch this video, and make sure you're subscribed. But this is a simple process. This is actually how I got my first deal. My first deal was $13,000, and the way I got it was driving for dollars. So how it looks like, you hop in your car or your bike or your motorcycle, whatever you have, and you go drive around the neighborhood and you look for houses that are either boarded up, fire damaged, they have tall weeds, they look like hoarder homes, and you look for any type of distressed property so you can put down in a list, which is called a driving for dollars list. The best time to drive for dollars is literally anytime. I mean, obviously I would avoid the nighttime because you want clear visibility. So anytime from the morning to the evening is a great time to drive for dollars. I prefer waking up early in the morning, about 6, 7 o'clock, and then going out, driving, and looking for distressed homes so I can add to my driving for dollars list. Another question that I want to answer is, Alex, how do I get an address? Well, if you're on a budget, you can simply use Apple Maps or Google Maps, and you can start pin dropping. You can also put a satellite view, so you can start pin dropping the property that you're seeing or you're in front of, and that's how the address pops up. Now, once you have the address, you want to start making a list, and you can just go out and take a little notepad, a little pen, and start writing these addresses down as you begin to pin drop them. Sometimes it's smart to take a picture of the property, especially if you see a vacant, distressed home that you know, like, hey, that has to be a deal, and you know it's been there for a few years. Take a picture, write the address down. That way you make the ultimate effort to, number one, try to contact the owner, and then number two, try to get the property under contract at a decent price. Now let's go into the computer here. I have a slide I want to show you guys. This is a step-by-step process on what to do to begin driving for dollars. And by the way, if you're wondering why I'm kind of orange and dark, I've been golfing and hiking a lot. The Arizona sun has just been killing me, so that's why, like, from video one, I'm much lighter, and then right now I'm kind of burnt and sunburned. So, and by the way, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. By you liking, it helps me rank in the algorithm, so more people can come to the channel and get exposed to information like this that can better their life. Now, enough about me, let's dive back into the video. So look, step-by-step process. Number one, you drive in your car and you go around the neighborhood. I recommend going into any middle-class areas to lower middle class. You can also drive for dollars in the hood, but again, just be very careful. I've done it myself, but I prefer going to the median, the middle class areas, where here in Phoenix the homes are anywhere from 100 to 300,000. So that's my sweet spot. If you're in an area with lower population, your best bet is probably going where homes are worth anywhere from 100 to 200,000. And you're wondering, how do I see where homes are valued between that? You can just go on Zillow.com, look at for sale houses, and then if you see 100 to 300,000, then you go drive for dollars in those areas. Now, if you're in California, most properties are, $1 million plus, so you would go into your areas where the houses are anywhere from 400 to maybe 800,000. But back to this. So this is the action plan that I want to set for you guys. Number 2, you get a list of 100 to 200 vacant properties. This is where you're gonna spend a few hours collecting addresses of vacant and distressed homes. Now, once you do that, the next step is you're gonna start inserting these into an Excel sheet. And the reason why you wanna put them into an Excel sheet, number 1, you wanna keep track of them. And then number 2, you wanna prepare them to skip trace them. Now, skip tracing is the act of finding a seller's information. So what you wanna do, you see a vacant property, you wanna find the owner, and then with the owner's name and the address, you can skip trace them to find their phone number. So when you find their phone number, you can call them directly and ask them if they're interested in selling their property. So number 4, first you're gonna have your list of addresses, 100 to 200. Next, what you're gonna do is you're gonna begin to look for the owner name. Guys, and how you do that is by going on Zillow.com and searching the address up. So I'm gonna search an address that I used to live in as a kid. 8526 West Sheridan. There it is. So this is a property that I actually lived in as a kid. And what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down here. There is something called data sources. So see data sources. You're going to click that. And now we have all this information on this property. And right here in county records, it has a county website. So this is an easy way to access your county website. And in your county website, all this information is open, so you can begin to look for the owner's name. And you definitely need the owner's name because that's how you're gonna find, number 1, who owns it, and then you're gonna skip trace the owner to find their phone number so you can contact them. So here I am on the assessor website. As you guys can see here, I'm actually gonna blur this out, but right here is the seller's name. So I'm gonna take that seller's name and I'm gonna take that seller's name and then I'm gonna add that to my Excel sheet. So your Excel sheet should be first name, last name, address, city, state, zip, and then you put mailing address, mailing city, mailing state, and mailing zip code. So it's gonna look something like this. So now that you have the owner name, right? And another way that you can just find the county assessor is by searching County Assessor Las Vegas, and it'll take you directly there. And then you can begin to search the address, find the owner name, and then start organizing your list. And by the way, stick to the end of this video because I'm gonna give you a resource that is gonna completely change the game up when it comes to driving for dollars. So guys, now that you have your addresses, you have the owner names organized into an Excel file. What you do with the Excel file is you go to needtoskip.com and you skip trace it with them. Now, when it comes to skip tracing, there's 2 types of skip tracing. There's something called batching and there's something called single searches. Now, when it comes to batching, this is where you upload a list of, let's say, 200 people, and then you batch it with needtoskip.com and then you get the results. Now, the results are gonna vary anywhere from 70 to 90%. So out of, let's say, 100 that you skip trace, you're gonna get about 70 to 90% of those addresses back with numbers. Now for the remaining percentage, anywhere from 10 to 30%, those are going to come back with no numbers. What I want you guys to do is with needtoskip.com, you can individually skip trace those leads. So you go to skip trace. This is Need2Skip's new software. You're gonna go to single skip trace right here. And this is where you're gonna search the seller that you're trying to go after. So you're gonna put their name, you're gonna put the property address, and it is optional about the mailing address. Again, the mailing address is also found in the county assessor, and that's how you can get the mailing address, through the county assessor. Now, once you have the results back, what you need to do, especially if you want to start getting leads in the door and start working towards your first deal, you want to begin to cold call these leads and ask them if they're interested in selling their property. So the pitch would be something like, hey, I know this is super random, but I was driving around the neighborhood and I actually happened to see your property here on 123 Main Street. Look, I know that you probably get a ton of calls, but I was just wondering if you're interested in potentially selling your property for cash. That is it. You ask them yes or no, and in further videos, I'm gonna be explaining and going into depth on the cold calling script that we have used to literally close a few hundred deals. So if you want access to that, make sure you're subscribed, turn on notifications, and it's coming very soon. Guys, so for those that stayed to the end of the video, I wanna give you a resource that is completely gonna change the game when it comes to driving for dollars. And that resource is an app that my buddy David Lecko developed not too long ago, and this app has changed the game up when it comes to driving for dollars and making it an efficient process. And the app is called Deal Machine. You can find it on any app store. It's called Deal Machine app, and in Deal Machine, it allows you to literally make the driving for dollar process super efficient. It is almost effortlessly. You drive around the area. It's live tracking, so it shows and pinpoints where you are. If you see a property, you pin it, and then it pops up the owner information. It also sometimes comes with numbers, and it organizes all your driving for dollars leads into one bucket, which is in the app, the Deal Machine app. Number one, it's super cheap to use, especially for starting in your business. It's easy to use, it's super effective, and I highly recommend it. Now, because you came across this app in this YouTube video, I'm gonna be giving you a free coupon code where you're gonna get $40 for free. Now, these $40 are gonna be essential, especially when starting to drive for dollars. These $40 are gonna be real life credit that you can use to, number one, begin to skip trace through the app, and then begin to build a list where you can start to get deals. And again, the coupon code is FREEDOM. When you download the app, you put in your information, there's gonna be an area where it says coupon code, put the code FREEDOM, and you're gonna be credited $40 free dollars. So guys, please take advantage of the app, code FREEDOM, Deal Machine app. I highly recommend it. We use it in our business and it makes everything super efficient. And again, I want to remind you, the skip tracing company that I've used for the last 3 years that has helped us close a few hundred deals just off their data is needtoskip.com. So use needtoskip.com when it comes to batching your list and then individual skip tracing. It is freaking awesome. And I just looked at their website last week, and for only $19.99 a month, they give you 16 cent a record pricing. Now look, when I first started, to be honest, the pricing for batching was more than 60 cents. It is insane now that it's 16 cents a record. So sign up for needtoskip.com. I have an account with them for $19.99 a month, and it allows me to get pricing at 16 cents a record. This is gonna save you a lot of money when it comes to finding homeowners' information. So for example, if you have a list of 100, it's only going to cost you $16 to get phone numbers for a list of 100. Now for only $16 and then your time that it takes to drive for dollars, I mean, this can result, guys, and I'm not kidding you, if you just do the process, this can result in $10, $15, $20, $30,000. Us personally, we got a driving for dollars deal back in 2018 that we made, I kid you not, $93,000 on an assignment. $93,000 deal driving for dollars. Now, if that doesn't excite you, I don't know what will. I hope that you begin to take action driving for dollars. This is personally my favorite strategy when it comes to starting off. Driving for dollars and bandit signs are the best way to get into the business without having to fork up a ton of money, especially when it comes to marketing. Guys, and that is it for this video, day 10. We are 1/3 of the way done with the 30 days of wholesaling houses. I'm super excited to show you step by step how you can change your life wholesaling houses. Again, this is absolutely free. All I ask, guys, and if you're watching this, I'm looking straight at you, and I'm just asking you to like this video. It helps us rank in the algorithm, allowing us to reach more people so they can learn about one of the biggest loopholes in real estate. So if you're finding this valuable, please like this video. Comment down below any questions. I'm literally answering every single question. You can go look for yourself in previous videos. Make sure you subscribe. Share this video with anybody that you feel compelled to share with. Again, we have over 50 plus podcast episodes that I would like for you to take advantage of. You can find the link in the description. We also have a free Facebook group that you can join. We go live every other week on there, and there's tons of like-minded individuals all over the country that you can connect with. And also, if you would like to expedite your journey and get instant access to training on how to flip houses, we do offer a wholesaling course. You can find the link in the description. You don't have to buy. I'm providing a lot of the information for absolutely free on this channel. And without further ado, guys, thank you for the support. I'm excited to continue with the 30 days of wholesaling. I hope you found this valuable. I will see you in day 11. Peace.